from July 12th to 15th. Also starring Faldo, Lyle, Wozenham and Lane.
Well, coming up next, Quiz Night Challenge, and then if you're staying with us through the night, it's Garrisons Gorillas at 2, and you can listen to America's Top 10 in the music charts at 3 o'clock, and at 3:30, Anne Robinson will have more book reviews in The Right Stuff. Now, though, it's Quiz Night, and it's the Blackpool Cricket Club versus the Antrim Coasters.
Hi, I'm Ross King, and once again, welcome to Quiz Night Challenge. It's knockout every single week, and every week I always say we have the finest quiz league teams about. Tonight, we really do have two of the UK's top quiz league teams. They'll be battling it out for control of the Quiz Night Challenge trophy. Who will be taking that home this evening? Well, let's meet up with the teams who will be doing battle. First off, Blackpool Cricket Club, 3 wins in a row, going for an unprecedented 4th win. Can they do it? Well, the team is Dave, who's 35, a lecturer in politics and in history. Captain Bob is 41 and is a chemist, and Steve is 33 and a teacher in media. So, that is Blackpool Cricket Club. Well, the challengers this evening come from Ireland, and they are very good. I have that inside information. They are the Antrim Coasters. Meeting up with them, Alan is 39 and is an accountant. The captain is Michael. He's a betting shop manager and is 34. And along at the end, Michael, who's 39 and is a maths teacher. The Antrim Coasters. So those are the teams for what promises to be one of the closest challenges that we've had. So let's get on and play the game, and round 1. And in round 1, each team has 100 seconds to answer as many questions as they possibly can. We ask the questions individually, 3 points for a correct answer. If they don't know the answer, they can pass the buck, pass it on to the neighbouring teammate, and he or she can then pick it up for 2 points. So Antrim Coasters, being the challengers, we'll start with you. Alan, 100 seconds for your side, starting with this question. In size, Rhode Island is the smallest state of the USA, but what's the second smallest, nicknamed the Diamond State?
Pass.
Michael?
Pass.
No, the answer was Delaware. Your question, Captain Michael. What do we call the change that a caterpillar goes through to become a butterfly?
Chrysalis.
Wrong. Metamorphosis. Your question, Michael. Medically, what name is used for metal rods and straps used to support weak legs and to hold them straight?
Calipers.
Is correct. Alan. Who danced the role of the faun in May 1912 in the ballet he created, L'après-midi d'un faun?
Pass.
Michael, can you pick it up?
Pass.
No, the answer was Nijinsky. Your question, Michael. For what purpose is the ampulla used at coronations?
Pass. Pass.
The answer is holding oil to pour on monarchs' heads. Your question, Michael. What is the cube root of 64?
4.
Is correct. Alan. In 1915, which author published his novel Victory, set in Southeast Asia?
Pass.
Michael, can you pick it up?
Robert Louis Stevenson.
No, Joseph Conrad. Your question, Captain Michael. Which substance that can clot milk is obtained from a calf's 4th stomach?
Pass.
Michael
Rennet.
Is correct. And your question, Michael. In physics, what is the name given to forces affecting the motion of a body?
Dynamics.
No, kinetics. Alan. Which famous soldier died in a motorcycle accident in May 1935, riding to his cottage, Clouds Hill?
Lawrence.
Yes, is correct. And Michael, which former governess of Princess Elizabeth and Margaret? No time to finish off the question. That's not a bad start, though. On 11, the Antrim Coasters. So let's see how the champs do, going for that 4th win. 100 seconds for your side, Bob. And we start with Dave at the end, and the 100 seconds starts now. What's the name of the official British government newspaper published by the Stationery Office?
British Gazette.
Is wrong. I can't accept it. The London Gazette. I needed to be more specific. Bob, your question. Which pioneer of British antiseptic surgery died in February 1912 at the age of 84?
Lister.
Is correct. Steve, who became Lord Chancellor in October 1987, succeeding Lord Havers?
Lord Mackay.
Is correct. Dave, Which British coin currently in circulation weighs exactly 5 grams?
A pound.
No, the 20p piece. Bob. In which year was Shaw's play Pygmalion first staged? The year in which Pope Pius X died?
1898.
No, 1914. Steve. Which poet born in County Derry in 1939 wrote Death of a Naturalist, Door into the Dark and Wintering Out?
Seamus Heaney.
Correct. Dave. In 1947, which pilot flew the Bell X-1 through the sound barrier?
Sure, there you go.
Is correct. Bob. What sort of pig is a gilt?
Pass.
Steve?
No idea.
No, a young sow. Which country was renamed Italian East Africa in 1936?
Pass.
Ethiopia, Abyssinia.
Is correct. Your question, Dave. Against whom was the so-called cat and mouse aimed when
Suffragettes.
Is correct. Bob. In March 1943, General Katanga was captured and General Tanganyika surrendered. Which guerrilla movement did they lead?
No idea.
Steve?
Mau Mau.
Yes, in Kenya. Your question, Steve. How many legs does a lobster have?
10.
Is correct. Dave. King George I, no time to actually finish off that question. It's a very good start. On 22, the Blackpool Cricket Club. And so the end of round score sees a good lead opening up. On 22, the leaders, the champs, Blackpool Cricket Club. And in this round, we just hear from the captains, but both teams can confer, but captain's fingers only on the buzzers. It's split into 3 disciplines. I'll go over those in just a moment. The first one, though, is people. 5 clues to a very well-known person, living or dead. Teams get it on the first clue. You've got yourself 5 points, 4 in the second, and so on down to 1. So captain's fingers only on the buzzers, and teams, please confer before pressing the buzzer. Your first clue. She and her husband were beheaded at the Tower of London. It's Blackpool and Bob. Need an answer?
Lady Jane Grey and Dudley.
Lady Jane Grey is correct. Well done. Gets you 5. That's an excellent start. On we move now to places. 5 questions. 1 point for each correct answer here. Again, though, 1 bonus point can be picked up by the opposition. But again, please confer